this is James with Mtek Digital. I just wanted to take you through another WordPress tutorial. This one is just a little tutorial on updates. And the reason I'm going through this is because when I logged into my WordPress account to do another video, I just noticed, oh, there's some things that needed to be updated. And the thing I wanted to focus on this time is themes. So if I went to my my dashboard here, you'd log in, you'd see this, and along the left you'd see these little red circles with numbers in them, just indicating that there are some updates that need to be done. And that's what you'll see when there is an update to be done. You'll notice here it says updates, and there's number 4, so indicating the number of updates that potentially need to be done. This indicates that there's 1 plugin and there's 4 up here, so that tells me that there's probably maybe something like the themes that need to be updated. So I'm going to click on updates here, and it's going to take me into kind of the overview of what needs to be done. So there's lots of times there's default things that are installed with your WordPress website, and so here's something that I could update. I'm not going to explain it. I just want to show how you go through the process of updating. So we can do an overall update to WordPress. I'm not going to do that right now, but that'll be something that you'll often see is there's a newer version of WordPress available, and you have the option to go through an update. It also will tell you here that as you're doing an update, your site will often go into a thing called maintenance mode, and your website will temporarily be disabled to the public. They might notice there's a maintenance mode notification when they visit your site. Also, it also tells you sometimes, warns you that you might want to do a backup, or make sure backups are in place before you do any kind of major update, because there is a potential for something to go wrong and you don't want to lose your website or anything like that. In this case, I'm just going to do theme updates. Well, how about I do this? I'll click on this. It'll do a select all, and then I can click here, which will update the plugins. It's going to go through the update and it's really as simple as that. It'll take you to a screen here where it tells you that it'll show you whether it's successfully updated or not. Sometimes something does go wrong. Maybe there's a reason for it. I'm just going to go back to my plugin page. Now this shows, this is an overview of my plugins. It'll often show you here. It'll indicate which plugins might need an update, and usually that'll be somehow highlighted underneath. It'll just basically say, there's a newer version available. This is your current version. You can update, and again, you can select on 1 or 2 of these, and it would allow you to do a thing here in your drop-down menu where you can update them all simultaneously. And that's a good thing to do, just to save time rather than going one by one. It'll just go through and update them all. I know I have some themes to be updated, so I'm going to go into Appearance. I'm going to go into Themes. And you're going to see that here it tells me that there's some updates to be done. It says there's a newer version available of this particular theme that I'm currently using. And there's also other versions or other themes that I have on my website that I'm not using, but they also have updates. So I think it's a good idea. One of the reasons why there's updates to themes is because there's perhaps a security update, and so it's good to keep even the old ones or ones that you're not using. I would say it's a good idea to have them updated, because there's vulnerabilities in a lot of the things that aren't updated, and that includes plugins. So you just kind of want to make sure you're looking at things, keeping them fresh and updated, because it's the latest. Anything that maybe is wrong with the theme, or if there's any improvements to the theme, you're going to benefit from those. Again, make sure your backups are in place, and don't just recklessly update things without considering, okay, is there anything in my theme that's customized that I have to worry about? Sometimes you'll do a customization, or you'll have a developer that designed your site that actually did some customized things to your theme. And if you click update now, you potentially could override them. So either consult your designer, or if you know that you've done nothing really customized to your theme, you're just playing with the theme settings, you're probably safer to just do an update now. So in this case, I'm going to update this unused theme. I'm going to update it now. So we'll do that. Usually it just takes, just seconds like that. Here's a newer version of this one, and I'm going to hit update now. And you probably, for the most part, won't even notice what it updated. It's just background stuff. For more elaborate themes that you will purchase, they often do have new features that'll get added, and lots of times they're really cool. So it's kind of good to keep up with things. I recommend it. That's all there is to do when you're updating a theme and whatnot. I'm going to actually go into adding new themes and swapping between the themes just to show you what happens when you do it. I'll do that in a future video, but for now, I hope this helps. If you ever see updates or anything like that along the left here, and you'll know what to do. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.